For this tutorial, I'm using a 4mm hook. So we'll start by making 7 chains. If you want to make more, you get a bigger, wider cup. If you make less, you get a smaller cup. Once you've done that, we do a single crochet in each stitch till the very end of the chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lastly 6. When we get to that last chain, we're going to do another single crochet in that same stitch right there. And then we're going to chain 1 and do 2 more single crochets in that same stitch. So 2 more. We're then going to continue single crocheting back around until we reach the very end of the piece. Once we're done that, we're going to turn the whole piece around, chain 2, and then do a single crochet in each stitch all the way around until you get to the top when we do something else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then so now we reach the very top of the piece. We go to the chain 1 stitch and we put it in twice, so 2 single crochets in that top stitch, 1, 2 in the same one, chain 1, and then 2 more in that same stitch again. Then we just single crochet in each stitch until we reach the very end again. Okay, so then we're left with the beginning of our cup. So basically we have to continue going around each time for another, 10 rows. Basically enough so it gets nearly as big as what you need for yourself. So we'll just continue going around each time, a single crochet in each stitch until we reach the top. and at the top 2 single crochets in the same hole, chain 1 and then 2 more, and back down around. Chain 2 and then all the way around again. So once you've completed as many rows as you need, I usually want to do a double crochet around once more just to kind of seal it off. So chain 3 and then double crochet in each stitch. So wrap it around once, put it in, through 2 and through another 2. And we'll do that all the way around. When you get to the top, it's just exactly the same thing. So 2, then chain 1 and 2 back in the same stitch. And then down the other side. So then we just fasten off and we're going to want to do exactly the same thing all over again to make one more cup exactly the same. So just rewind the video to redo that. Now that the second cup is finished, we're going to chain 2. Oops. Chain 2. Then along the bottom edge, we're just going to do a single crochet in each hole that you can find. It doesn't really matter where it goes. You can take big gaps. It doesn't really matter. Just single crochet in each hole until the very other side. And keep going. So then our aim is to join the 2 cups together. So grab the second cup and we're going to want to chain 2. So chain 2, then put it into the other side and do a single crochet to kind of join it. And then continuing with the single crochet along the other cup along the bottom. So in each random hole, it doesn't really matter where, all the way to the end. Okay, so once we've reached the end, we just turn the work around, chain 2, and then continue single crocheting in each stitch until the very other side. So all the way along, single crochet to make the bottom part. And so we just continue that for another, I don't know, 10 or 12 rows. It really depends how many you want and how long you want it. So just keep turning the work around, chaining 2, and then going along the bottom edge to the very end. So just keep doing that again to make it as long as you want it. So I only did about 10 or 12 rolls. I would usually make it about that long, but I kind of ran out of wool. So once you've made it as long as you want, we have to make the side part to join it around your back. So first we chain 2, and then again single crochet along the edge until the part where the bottom meets the cut part. So I'll show you there. Just at each random hole. Until we get to the start of the cup. And then I'm going to turn it around and skip the first one and go into the second stitch. And then continue along to the beginning of where we started. Then turn it around, chain 2, and go into each stitch normally. Then skip the first stitch, go into the second one. Until the end. And then one more row, chain 2, into the stitch. Then I just did one more back in. And then just continue chaining until it's long enough to fit around your back. So it makes a triangle kind of shape. So then we're doing exactly the same thing on the other side, just join it up with a single crochet and then just making that triangle again. So now that we made the sides, we have to make the top part. So make your wool in a slip knot, and then we put it in the very top hole with a single crochet or a slip stitch, it doesn't really matter, and then just chain until it's long enough to fit around your neck. And then do exactly the same on the other side. So this is the finished product. Generally I'd make it about this long, but I didn't have enough wool, so yeah, this is the end product. I hope you guys like the tutorial.